One of the runs that I always loved doing, and now that I'm up to Crucial 19, I figured it would be a good time to try it, is of course the 4 starting passives run. So we only have it this far on Balladin, so I am kind of forced to choose Balladin. I think Strange Brew is the most helpful. Now, I don't fully believe that this is going to be much, much tougher, is what I'm saying. Especially like getting a plant in this phase is actually really funny. Oh, we have Starting Shield. Man, it's very easy to forget, but I have all passives available to me right now, and they actually provide a lot. Peglintuition on the land pool is actually very cool. There's a lot of cool orbs that the land would love to be hitting. Spinvent Originality just for baseline +1 starting shield and some other things is pretty cool. Round Rule is actually very nice here, just because Round Rule is really good against 2 of the new elites in Area 2. And it's just kind of nice to set yourself up well into elites. 7 starting kills, just very nice. And of course, as I was mentioning earlier, uh, sometimes, especially when you have Peglintuition, you really want to have access to Balladin, and that's what this run will certainly have. Oh wow, transparency. It's pretty nice. It's just a very nice debuff to be getting on the first enemy. Means our debuff hits can go through and hit the next enemy. Like a Bramble there doesn't particularly do anything, but it's still just nice to have. Do you keep the debuff? No, you don't. Oh, look at that perfect hit. I may go to the shop, I may not. The next shop, that is. Highway Aubrey? Why is the map so zoomed in? Odd. I'm going to try for this shot because I want it to work. Looks like it worked, so we'll go backspace and then shoot the exact same shot. Ambidextrony apple a day, both are decent. I think we'll take ambidextrony. I'm playing on Balladin pool, so I don't have access to round or passives. Okay. I think that's probably for the best. +1 crit damage, don't mind if I do. Try and push up to... That's not possible. We'll still try and push up to a nice number of cash. But I don't think there's a third one. It should be fine, especially if we can actually get a bomb first shot. If we can't, then we lose a tiny bit of health, and that's also fine, but looks like we got a bit more than one bomb first shot, eh? Yeah, I think we need 105 as the next cash breakpoint for buying 2 passives. Nice transparency. So I don't think we're going to get there. But still worth collecting cash, you know. Which way are we going? Left, okay. For some reason I thought I was going right. Maybe I am going right, who knows. Oh yeah, that looks like a left. Cool. Tempting. It's a 612. Like, that's just such good stats, especially on an AoE. It can obliterate so much. We haven't had to face an elite yet, which is interesting. I'm not particularly interested in like any of this. Holy, you can really tell that Cruci level 18 is activated. The extra cash. It's quite a bit. I think we'll take this and then we'll just move on. Sword though. Just a 9-13. When you say it like that sounds pretty decent. You know what? Screw it. Right? Yeah, if I'm playing Belenko, I think it's just a good pickup. Let's see what passive we get here. I really love having Peglintuition for the extra choice, especially when it's a fresh bandana. One additional crit might also be interesting with my +3 crit damage that most of my orbs have. But I'll pass on that for now. A shame. Oh, interesting. Oh damn, I hit the refresh. Was kind of hoping to save it for the next shit. Since it would have been very nice in the next hit. Oh well. Wow, the transparency really is kicking in. Don't think that did anything. Yeah, that's a lot of movement, eh? Potentially I could have been aiming harder for a refresh. Perfect. Yeah, that should definitely get 20 damage. Unfortunately, this. It's not a debuff I'm particularly careful right now. Oh well. We're not burning too much health, which is great. Having access to Balladin and other tempo as well sure is nice. Um, what if we fight an AoE boss? I don't know. Swap just for the extra shield is really nice against not slimes, everything but slimes. Okay. I mean, what, you think I'm not going to shoot this first? Basically a level 2 dagger. I don't know, it seems pretty decent, right? We just have to make sure to get a bramble on him. That's exactly what we need to do. Thank you very much, Randall. You read my mind. Although I wasn't exactly thinking it, but I'm very happy to have gotten it. Are you dead? Yeah, you're dead. Perfect. That was some pretty amazing stuff, to be honest. Let's just max that out. I think I'll take Yuri's backpack just to get some extra damage on some of my pebbles. I wonder if Yuri's backpack works with Balladroit, because I know that the other retroactive upgrades don't work with Balladroit. Jesus. Honestly, these are actually two tough choices here. So the main reason why I'm really interested in Fiery Furnace, and in particular the Fiery Furnace build, is because I have Peglintuition on the Paladin pool. It's actually like quite easy for me to try and assemble a shield comp, surely. And you know, a shield comp would be very nice because it means I really just don't have to take damage. However, Refreshing Punch is just an absolutely insane boss passive setup, as well as just a really good damage passive. And there's just like multiple reasons why it's just a really good idea to take it. As well as the final nail in the coffin for me was it's not ideal. It's sad. The final nail in the coffin was the fact that it was Fiery Furnace and not Ballpeen Hammer. Because as we know, Ballpeen Hammer is just a lot better than Fiery Furnace. Because if you want to destroy shields, you have to create them first. And being able to enter fights and just like get 50 shield is so funny. I'm getting a lot of transparency. I really don't need it. That should hit it. Good stuff. Bramble, thanks. I'm sure that was exactly what I was looking for. Great stuff. I'll just discard. Level 1 pebble is not exactly the most handy. Might as well shoot this level 2 pebble technically. It acts as a level 2 pebble. It's just a level 1 pebble. Adventurer's Backpack can do stuff. I just don't think it's very good though, at all. Oh, that was perfect. I was really hoping to pop that. Very happy to pop that, and then let's get a solid damage here. So I am slightly worried. Don't think I'm going to walk out of this boss fight with full health. It would have been nice, but unfortunately this boss fight just has a ton of health, and our first swarm didn't line up, and I suspect that's going to be enough to where it's just not going to work. However, this infection we've got on him, it's very handy. I really want the bomb, but I really want to pop this before I hit the bomb. Which is a bit hard to line up, eh? Unfortunate, so let's do this. That way our swap can potentially get the kill. I think we have to aim something like this to get the kill though, which means it's probably not happening. Yeah, unfortunate. Good stuff. Perfect stuff. Perfect. Close. Well, I'm not going to complain too much. That was overall just a very decent fight. Good stuff. Alright, and now let's hit our plus 10 refreshes on the board, please. Okay. If you ask, you receive. So, Unpretentious Amulet is also quite decent here, but we 100% cannot turn down the Leaf Thrust for later synergy we just got. Yes, I had to redo the fight, which was unfortunate, but you'll notice I got a Leaf Thrust for later. Like, I don't know exactly what happened with my Pegglin there. It crashed. Like, I've actually never had that kind of error before. You nearly crashed it. But yeah, so I was saying Unpretentious Amulet is a really good passive for me to take here, but I can't turn down Refreshing Punch. Refreshing Punch leaves the rest for later is just absolutely one of the strongest things you can be doing in this game. And my screen is frozen. Oh, how do I fix this? God, that's absolutely crushing. It seems like because I was having the issues beforehand with Unity crashing, I somehow forgot to re-record. Anyways, I'll just quickly go over what I got. I got a postal service here. I was quite happy with that. Here, I don't remember exactly what I got. It didn't particularly matter. I was entering the shops with 130 cash, I believe. So in shop number one, I decided to buy one thing. I bought Added Advantage because I really wanted to high roll Brusque Knuckles or a Refresher Course. And then there was also an Echo in the store, so I bought myself an Echo because Echo is just really, really good. Haven't upgraded it yet though. Anyway, second store, I had a really tough choice. It was between Refresher Course or Enhanced Debt. And I thought about it for a while, and Enhanced Debt is obviously an amazing passive, and as you can see with the Alchemist Cookbook, would have been even more amazing. But in the end, I went up for the Refresher Course for a few reasons. One, I mean, like, I just took the added advantage for it. But in particular, for this boss fight, which I was kind of scared of, and as you can see, I'm still not at full health. Like, I got hit quite hard during the boss fight. I thought it would make it much, much easier than Enhanced It, especially since I didn't previously have any other, like, bomb passive stuff, really. And yeah, uh, I needed more bomb synergy for it, and I already had the pieces I needed for Refresher Course to work. This fight was simple. What even was it? I think it was just the stone bricks that leap at you. I just killed them one at a time because, like my deck was pretty big. Anyway, here was a shield mage. I was kind of scared about potentially fighting Resistance Knight because, like, hopefully you get a big hit off with this sword, right? Because this is tons of damage, like, absolutely tons. But luckily with Shield Mage, I one-shot them first shot. Shield Mage, not really particularly hard. Unfortunately, then I misnavigated because, obviously I wanted to go around to the left, but I shot over to the left and it did some bouncing and then somehow ended up just over here, which was unfortunate, but it made me, I claimed my Bomb Baton passive here. Then here I got a remove. Here I got a remove for health, and then here I got a duplicate for health. So I ended up doing a random duplication and it hit my sphere, which is fine. Anyway, I just got through this boss fight, and I'm really mad that the last shot wasn't recording because the sword did something absolutely amazing thanks to House of Slime. I shot it on the left hand side, and it got a solid 700 health, which was how much health the boss had left. But then it got down here, and these were two solid pegs, and it just kept bouncing between them, and it managed to amass. It went from like, I think it reached there probably at around 400 damage, and it got to probably like 3,700, I think it was, like an actually crazy number, just constantly bouncing between the two. It was really nice, and then it just despawned because I presume they have protection against infinite loops, which makes sense because that was very much an infinite loop, just generating me infinite damage on a massive damage sword. Anyway, I was then very much considering an abrasion pick, and talking about how it's unfortunate that a refreshing punch activates nearby pegs, and abrasion only requires the pegs to be hit. Definitely on the more unfortunate end. However, there's actually a rubble here, and I wasn't even considering the rubble earlier. Now that I've been sitting on it for so long, that sounds pretty nice. Absolutely cannot take Sapper Sack. Haglin Satchel doesn't sound too bad. Like Rare Balladin Orbs? Sure. Let's just try and see what Haglin Satchel can do, eh? I think the upgrades on it, I think it's just going to be nice here. There's quite a few good orbs I can get. As per normal, I'm not going to check until we get into the fight, and then I'll be shocked at how bad they are. Poltergeist is amazing. Irresponsible is pretty irresponsible. Not sure I can fire an irresponsible. And wait, there's a Sapper in the fight. That's pretty funny. Did not see him back there. Alright, our Echo's now level 2, and all the enemies are dead. That's nice. Oh wow, he overtook. I mean, that could definitely get unfortunate. There is actually a chance here that I didn't get the kill on him. But it seems like his time has run out. Not by much, to be honest. Not by much. What exactly happened there? Oh, I just had transparency on him. Okay, that makes sense. Looks like I'm actually decently stacked for cash as well. So we have 2 upgrades needed here, and then 2 upgrades needed there. Okay, 4 upgrades. That sounds like we can definitely wait on doing upgrades then. I still have 11 shield, that's quite a lot. Balladin is just a really nice starting passive, especially for Guan Yu, just a ton of shield. Oh my lord, that's funny. I'll just send this fight, send this shot initially, see what it can do. I imagine it can probably just get a minute. Oh my lord. That's why I added the rubble to my deck. Yeah, I kind of just comboed there, and it worked out really good. The Aubrey's interesting, but I'll pass on it for now. I really just don't have the cash to properly support it. That's actually a fight that you're meant to be in. Good job. Right, my bomb melee stuff is working out quite well, apparently. And I got a Bramble on the first enemy. That is... You can't ask for much better than that, eh? Bam, you're dead. And now bam, your guy. You guys are dead. Not quite. But that was definitely a very good sphere hit. That's for sure. Yeah, so having the enhanced deck would certainly be nice. But you really... screw it. Screw it. Yeah, I figured it would just work. Wait, it just didn't. That's funny. I don't have any healing. That's actually slightly problematic that it didn't work. So let's go to the treasure chest. Refreshive is a neat passive and all, but our refreshes are significantly decreased in power. So I'll just take the duplication station and pray it does something. Okay, we get this fight. Oh, I may be skipping this one. It may take some time. I don't know, we don't exactly have the craziest setup into it, but we're not fully lacking on the AoE front either. So if that fight taught me one thing, it's that my Rubble should probably be upgraded, because it's actually just one of the better orbs in my deck anyway. Duplication Potion, if my refreshes move, becomes absolutely insane, and I'm just about to see 2 shops. So the chance that I actually find it's not honestly that low. Oh, also, I'm seeing a bunch of Shuffle Orbs. So the chance is even more likely that I get good value out of it. 2 additional crits doesn't sound particularly good. Grind Monster at this point and run is probably not worth it. Instant upgrade on Shuffle Orbs sounds not too bad. Honestly, if I go left here, don't go left here, I'm not too sad. Don't know if I can handle that elite. This is hectic. Many more enemies in here than there usually would be, huh? Hit a bomb and go flying upwards, please? Poltergeist, that's what you're meant to do. Like your whole thing. Damn, that's a lot of hits, and enemies are already hitting me. That's kind of crazy. You really don't expect that from this map. Luckily, they usually don't expect that. You should just be dead here. Good stuff. They've managed to collect a decent chunk of cash there. Looks like navigation is not guaranteed at all, though. I don't want to lose too much health here, but I really need to go this way, so let's sink that shot. Perfect. Still no enhanced stat would be nice. Coin Dragon. We have 0 healing sources still. Very unfortunate. I did get offered a Super Boots in an earlier store, but I don't think it particularly would have helped. There's a Fortification too, but we don't have any of the setup passives for that. Check behind the waterfall. Critical is fine. At the minimum, it decreases the possible passives for us to hit by 1, so it's very valuable. And yeah, there we go. Just a bunch of decent stuff there, and then we can also buy this remove. Seems good. Yep, removal works. We don't need another passive there. Let's just get our Rubble upgrades and then we're done. I'm not shooting that first, thank you very much. Amazing healing. All we needed was 1 healing source and then we got there. Actually just perfect. So much for upgrading that Rubble, am I right? We have... let's try and get some Echo upgrades and some Rubble upgrades here, particularly. I think Rubble upgrade's the best one possible. But I'll do Echo upgrade just because the difference between Echo 70, sorry, Echo 80 and Echo 110 is actually pretty big. I think this shot should go pretty nuts. Whenever I hit a refresh, spawning bombs, which should give me more momentum. Unfortunately, it looks like that's not going to be the case anymore. That's it. I think we have enough damage here. What if I shoot you? Oh yeah, I shoot you. No, that is just the critical. I don't actually need my shield. And the damage the Irresponsible is going to do is very much just worth it. Wow, how come the statue really just dealt that much damage to— oh my god. How come the statue really just did that for me, huh? Really just— oh my lord. It absolutely gave me that boss kill. Usually I mean, I was going to win that fight anyway, especially with my infinite healing I just picked up. There's a chance that Alchemist Cookbook actually forced me to lose that fight. But I thought that was decently low. That's very impressive. Because I had the Swarb, I just had so much Starting Shield. And then I also had the added advantage training tab and stuff that adds up. That was really nice. Crucial 19, definitely, it's a lot tougher than the old Crucial level that I used to play 4 passives at. Noticeably so, but not too crazy hard. Especially since, like, I didn't get healing until extremely late. But I was still just pretty fine. I didn't have to fight many elites in Area 1. I didn't have to fight many elites in Area 2. Or in Area 3. That's probably what made it so easy, to be honest. The elites were just very easy. I'm surprised I didn't actually get duplication potion value. Honestly, I was expecting it. Um, okay, that was just an amazing Hagon statue. Like, there were some pebble upgrades that were pretty garbage, but the orbs that it added just really worked out. Like, they were actually just amazing. Very impressed. Turns out I should have taken— I didn't want to lose health though when I took the Perfect Forger. I think it would have been a decent choice, but I just didn't want to lose the health particularly. Yeah. I mean, Strange Brew did nothing. Surprise, surprise. Oh, actually, it did help out because I had so many refreshes on the board. But early on, it did nothing, which is when you need it the most in particular. Ambidextrous second passive was very nice. And I'm so sad that I didn't manage to record that awesome House of Slimes shot. It just went on for ages and got so much damage.